I met him and he took a liking to me. He started teaching me shit about women and about game. We used to go to strip clubs. And I'm gonna give you some Cleveland history. It was called the Mad Hatter back in the 80s. It was the primary joint, and he had promotions like on all of the major radio stations constantly. You constantly heard the Mad Hatter, the Mad Hatter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some money to get on the radio. They was getting paper, and they had different floors and shit from what I understand, but we ended up becoming cool, and he started teaching me a lot about game. And it's all about how you handle your relationships. It's all about how you handle your relationships. Because even in a pimp hoe relationship, it's still a relationship. And there's the fundamental aspects of a relationship that are still there. In a sense, what you will call a square relationship, there's a parallel in a real relationship between a pimp and a hoe. It's a relationship. That's her dude. That's her man. Take her profession off of the table. The fundamental basis of the relationship is still what you will call a square relationship. What makes it not square is the profession that she's in and that they're involved in, that they agreed to. But the only reason that she gives her money to the pimp is because of what he represents to her, despite her profession. He is the man that she has chosen to be her man because she don't fucking respect tricks. And in a typical trick, or what you would call square relationship, it's a trick relationship. There is no difference between the relationship between a prostitute and a trick and the average married woman and man. That's a square relationship, and I never carry my relationships like that. I always required of my women. If my women went out shopping, they came home with shoes because they know my style. They came home with clothes. They came home with this. Every year, except one, in my last relationship, I got money from her income tax returns. I don't work, but I need seed money for different shit that I'm working on. I always required of my women, always. And I was always the head. It's about understanding that the fundamental nature of a woman is what you have to learn. And the fundamental nature of yourself as a man, and how you have to garner control over your lower nature. So the video that I put out before this one, Real Love versus Love Games, the rest of it is on the Mac Life. Very important piece, but the point is, there's still a fundamental relationship dynamic between a pimp and his hoe. If he listen to Pimp C, he said, I never even had sex with a woman unless I felt like she was really there. In other words, he said, I'm not going to give her a piece of me unless I feel like she's actually there. Why? Because he understands female nature, that's why. Iceberg Slim said, I don't want a bitch that has too much rabbit in her. Hopping around back and forth here and there, all over the fucking place. And most women do. That's why in one of my audiobooks, I said that what a pimp is to a woman is an anchor. He anchors her vessel out at sea. He is the sail. He gives it direction. He gives it focus. He gives it a destination, but he also anchors it in the time of a storm. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. And that's the whole key to the game, is understanding female nature. I don't care what a woman does for a living, because her nature is the same regardless of her profession. Thanks for listening. It's your boy Warren B. Peace.
Helicopter in the hood, niggas gonna figure out how to fly it.
Okay, but check this out.
Like, they done played enough Grand Theft Auto, and niggas gonna be like, just get it up a little bit, like, oh, and then put that bitch down. Like, all right, that's how you get it up. That's how you get it up. All right, watch. Hold on. Shh. Oh, all right, cool.
Hey, they don't know how to flam, so they don't go up too high. Whoa! Buddy. That's enough. Buddy.
Y'all fucking
Get down on the ground.
it's gonna be a bitch somewhere bragging.
Whole ass helicopter.
It's gonna
These niggas driving a helicopter.
It's gonna be a bitch somewhere bragging that her nigga drove the helicopter.
Exactly. She gonna take a picture in front of them.
You know he a pilot now. This nigga out in front of the house, I love him.
But you know the best part about them bitches though is they only got one tank of gas.
Oh, yeah.
So when them bitches run out of gas, they gonna be motorcycles.
Through to your garage.
They gonna break that bitch down. They gonna have the
bitch.
fastest motorcycle in the goddamn world. Put a helicopter on the way.
You gonna be sad as hell when you see some little kids running with their goddamn propellers.
They left all that shit. They not bringing that shit
But
back.
I believe.
And
I know America. Hold up.
And they making heroin. I'm sorry.
I know America though.
Where that came from?
Whatever they left,
Afghanistan?
it's some shit missing.
Poppies?
Don't think they just left shit intact. Whatever they left, the other part of it ain't there. If they left the helicopter, ain't no keys.
This nigga say
You can hotwire a helicopter.
You can, but I'm saying it's inconvenient. And the shit probably
Three
made in,
motherfuckers that got electrocuted.
hopefully they left a lot of shit that's made in America that don't work that good anyway.
You know it
But
ain't
you
American,
you
man.
keep saying they left all this stuff like they had time.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's...
You at least pack your shit up, though, and leave.
Our army left shit.
You can't just pack up a helicopter and leave.
One thing about the army,
Fly that bitch to another country and drop it off somewhere where
if the army, if the
Listen, you act
military
like you
left some
parking the
shit,
car at somebody's house. Hey, Lowe's, let me park this helicopter in your front
When
yard.
the, heat, when the heat is on, you know how it go. We gotta get rid of all this shit, man. Take that shit somewhere, hide that shit, hide this.
it's a trick.
What it is.
The military left some shit, that mean they got some better shit already.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, they're trying to like, all right, pick this up.
It's also the money, too. I ain't gonna talk about it with them. This whole shit finna be static.
Yeah, they're gonna cut this out.
All this
Talk about the other shit, man. We can't
Yeah,
talk
we
about
gotta get back to
Can't talk about the CNN shit, man. Talk about this shit in the Corvette, man.
I know.
These niggas don't trust nobody. Talk about this Trump.
do it.
You did. This nigga went left like one of them bitches in my videos.
You done built up a nice fan base. Talking that shit.
He talking about talking that shit.
Talking that shit. It's just something about it. Having, a point of view on social media, but it was just attract all these fucking people that you didn't know existed.
It be real life shit. The stuff we missed in our upbringing. Shit that, the conversations people ain't talking about. I call it the uncomfortable conversations.
Some of the biggest, misconception about our people is that we don't communicate well. Which is false. We're some great communicators, but
We can be.
yeah. I just think other people who observe the conversation, they always misinterpret what happened. So we always backpedaling and trying to explain where they had us fucked up at.
But it be a lot of this in our own, amongst us. Like I'll give you an example. One of my videos that went viral a few times, I talked about women pressuring monogamy, or just the concept of pressuring monogamy. So you had the people that felt like, how you pressure somebody to be monogamous with you? How you pressure? I ain't make this nigga marry me. Like I ain't make him stand at the altar. But
You kind of did, though.
no, but if we just be real, we use a lot of shit to pressure people to be with us. Bitches use child support, babies. Niggas use money. People use, if you ain't got no place to stay, bitch gonna use that. It's a nigga right now staying with a bitch because of the Nissan Altima. Cause if she break up with him, he ain't gonna have no car.
No, but he's so blind, he don't even know. that if
Homosexual.
He can
That's what
save
they
up
call it.
$300 a month. He can have one, too. And I want him to hear this on my platform, nigga. You can have your own ultimate insurance and everything, bro, for about $350.
It's a bitch in the back like he ain't got no license. He ain't got no motherfucking driver's license.
You know what?
Won't be getting that Altima. This
You
nigga
know
talking
how
about do something.
every nigga who
You
like
can't just say
behind
do
on shit,
Yeah,
his
nigga,
mama
you can't
coming in
just
that
say
room every day. You need to go down there and talk to them folks. And you do.
What folks?
That's exactly what you need to figure out who them folks is
What?
first.
Let me ask y'all this. When niggas be like, you know, when a bitch finna break up with a dude, and the dude be like, man, I'm gonna go talk to the lady. What lady y'all be talking about?
That lady who know better.
What lady?
Every nigga know one lady that's been trying to tell you to be a good person since you was a little boy. Yeah, when you go down, every nigga know that lady. That could be that nigga mama,
Like
his
a nigga
grandma,
say anything.
his
I'm finna go
auntie.
talk to
Every
the
nigga
lady.
got one lady that he gonna talk to when shit get bad, bad. So believe a nigga when he tell you he don't want to talk to that lady.
I don't believe it.
Shit, look at a nigga. Every nigga in here is just nodding like, real.
Somebody tried to put you on the straight path and tell you can't be, and they the only person that might
That be,
pull you
I
out.
feel like that be some shit a nigga say so it don't fall apart. She
I don't
finna
know
take
why-
the Ultima.
See, the only thing about it, y'all don't never factor this shit in. When a nigga bring you around some people he respect, they gonna tell you if she a good woman or not. Cause they know you. You ever brought a motherfucker around and your mama won't even look up at you, she just watching this. I don't know about that one right there. No, that bitch shook my hand, that bitch hand was loose. I don't fuck with that one. But you can bring in the whole freak over there and be like, that's a nice girl. That's a nice girl.
Right.
So you saying they be
You keep that one. You like, you don't look.
No, he's nasty.
You don't know.
So you saying mama be getting it wrong?
I ain't saying mama be wrong. Mama be right than the motherfucker.
It's just how some people know how to present.
That be that representative. You know, the beginning of the relationship, you show up with your representative.
I'm past that phase of my life.
So you show up with
I'm
you.
showing up. Me. I'm showing. Hey, you want to hit this before we go over here? Cause
Hey, what's the other shit? Ain't
I'm
no
telling
more
you now. Hey,
representative.
when we get here and they don't like the shit, we might be leaving. I'm telling you now. That's why I don't know why people waste time dating motherfuckers they don't even know if they like.
'Cause most people are afraid they ain't gonna be accepted.
Shit. Well, that ain't the person you want to be fucking with anyway. I'm gonna give
People
y'all
really
some
don't-
advice. Start first, like you gotta fuck first, then date. We out here dating people you don't know if you don't even know if that's a relationship you want to be in.
8 dates.
No.
Y'all know I got a saying.
Shit.
8 dates, ho.
No.
8
That-
dates.
It's called 8 dates, ho. You gotta say the whole in the end.
8 dates, hope.
Yep.
And
You
after
you
8
need to
dates,
go on at least 8 dates
No, you
when you
don't.
meet. I'm finna tell you why. Cause most people ain't gonna make it past the first 4. You gonna meet their representative for the first 4 dates. And when I say dates, I mean go out and experience life with them in 8 different units of time. So you can get an understand. I'm telling you, go out with somebody and go somewhere where y'all barely can find a parking space. You gonna see parts of their personality come. Motherfuckers get frustrated like a motherfucker. This gonna show you how they problem solve in the future.
Hey, it's Clayton English here. It's good to see the teams back out on the grid.
That shit
Boy,
right now is like
that
that's
what I'm- this
amazing.
don't let 'em have it. It was good.
First, that's gonna tell
Facilitate lifestyle. That's better, H-E-L-P, enjoying the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
You fuck around and have a kid with them, build a household with them. They showing you 8 separate units of time. Go out and experience life. Like go do something that has to do with just not sitting across the table at dinner asking each other them lame ass questions. Go do something. See how a bitch problem solve. See how a nigga act around other people. This
Shape
gonna
room.
tell you all the stuff you need to know.
That's why I said fuck first. That's gonna tell you everything you need to know. That's gonna tell you
So, But
everything.
look, I'm finna kill him. So look, you ain't never fucked nobody and at first it was good, but then later on it changed. Men say that all the time.
Wait a
about
minute.
marriage.
The pussy changed or she changed?
She changed.
Yeah, she changed.
This
The
what I'm-
pussy
but-
was consistent.
That's why men stay in
No,
terrible
listen,
relationships
it's
too
niggas-
long.
niggas
That
feel
pussy
like-
be consistent than a motherfucker.
And then soon as you
Relationship
lock
garbage
in,
as hell.
what happens soon as you lock in?
Huh?
Soon as you, this the number one
Soon as you
complaint
lock
men be
in.
having.
Yeah.
When they dating a bitch, she be putting it on them. Ride the dick for a long time, suck the dick for a long. Soon as he lock in, marry her, or let everybody know that's my lady.
I don't know
That
that
shit
side of the game.
changed.
I ain't never
It
been on that
changed.
side of the game. I ain't locked in and married now. I know that I know women can change their pussy on your ass though. Because they got levels to that shit.
What that show called where they keep waking up and it keep the same days, keep repeating?
No, I'm
he
telling
don't let a
you,
bitch
you don't
come
see
out
these
he
niggas
don't
on
let a
they
bitch
leave
come out
this.
out the damn representative stage.
No, that ain't the rep. All them different representatives got a
It's
different
the
voice.
same dates repeated over and over again.